bottom of your heart. To the hot rock bottom of your heart. To the hot rock bottom of your heart. To the hot rock bottom of your heart.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you guys dancing. Even though it's uncovered, you guys are doing great. Looking great. All right. So on my left over here, your right, guy by the name of Chad Leotold. And I first met Chad when he was playing for the Ray Martin band. And I remember doing a rehearsal with him. And I saw him playing guitar. And I just hoped he would just take all the breaks.
I'd love to take
Do you want to take all the breaks?
It's fine.
Not those kind of breaks. No snack breaks. All right. So we're going to do a country song. This one I learned from Mr. Graham Townsend, one of my favorite fiddlers. And he's long passed on, but his music is just incredible and all the great things he did for the fiddle music community. So this one's called Herman's Hornpipe, and it's a fancy licked up country tune. So here we go. Thank you very much. Look at me. I'm busting all kinds of bow hairs here. That's not even my bow. I'm sorry. Actually, funny story. I was, about a week ago, I was thinking about today's show, and I have something else going on in Winnipeg today, and the techs are checking all my fiddle, and they need all my stuff. And I was like, what am I going to use at the show? I'll have no fiddle left. So a really good friend of mine, a good fiddle player by the name of Brad Moggy, said he would lend me his fiddle. So thank you, Brad, and I'm sorry about your bow hair. Is this live stream? He's probably watching at home. Curse that guy. All right. Next tune, we're going to play a waltz, and this one's called Waltzing Through the Leaves. Thank you. I don't think a fiddle or a country set is complete until you play a waltz. And it shows by the people who want to dance, so thank you for dancing. You guys are great. All right, we're going to play another country tune, and this one is by a singer named Daryl Worley from the United States, and this one's about being tired of working. So I don't think anybody can relate to that. So. Okay, here we go. I'm tired of working every day for $1, about to choke on my own blue collar. This ain't gonna last. Misled by the grand illusion, I've come to this conclusion: I can't make a move too fast. It was written in the sky today by the morning sun. It sure looks like a blue day to run wide open down the two-lane highway. It's about time that some things went my way. Throwing troubles out to the wind, and I'm praying that you never catch up again. I'm gonna say my worrying days are done. This looks like a good day to run. My baby's been working as a cashier, didn't get a vacation this past year. Now it won't be long. We don't need no destination, just a tank of gas and a good clear station, playing our favorite song. There's some places that we ain't been, some things that we ain't done. Well, it sure looks like a good day to run wide open down the two-lane highway. It's about time that some things went my way. Throwing troubles out to the wind, and I'm praying that they never catch up again. I'm gonna say my worrying days are done. This looks like a good day to run. This looks like a good day to run. Good day to run. Good day to Thank you. I got this thing flying above my head. Who's flying it? It's Jared over there. He's very, very concentrated because if he cuts my hair before tonight's show. All right, we're going to play a song by a fiddler from out west, and his name is Mr. Calvin Volrath, wrote this one. This one's called The Polka Polka. Thank you. Take a little sip of water here. Out of my big bottle that's half empty. All right, we're going to do another country song, and this one by the name of a guy named Mr. Keith Whitley. And this one's called I'm No Stranger to the Rain. So I'll just find it. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend is in it a wonder. Lightning strikes me. I've fought with the devil, got down on his level, but I never gave in, so he gave up on me. I'm no stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather, and I'm good at finding shelter in a downpour. I've been sacrificed by brothers, crucified by lovers, but through it all I withstood the pain. I'm no stranger to the rain. When I get that foggy feeling, when I'm feeling down, if I don't keep my head, I may drown. But it's hard to keep believing I'll even come out even while the rain beats her home in the ground. And the night is really coming down. I'm no stranger to the rain, but there'll always be tomorrow, and I'll beg, steal, and borrow a little sunshine. But I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me, to ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh, I'm no stranger to the rain. Everyone give it up to Chad on the guitar. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend is in it a wonder. Lightning strikes me. But I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me, to ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh, I'm no stranger to the rain. Thank you very much. What a great song. Thank you. Okay, we're going to play another fiddle tune. This one's called The Whiskey Before Breakfast. Al said he hired a bluegrass band yesterday, so I think it's okay to play bluegrass music a little bit. So we don't have a banjo. Where's your banjo, Josh? There it is. All right, here we go. Whiskey Before Breakfast. Thank you. Love that tune. All right, we're gonna take it back to some country music here, and we're gonna play a tune called, got lots of fiddle in it, by Shenandoah. This one's called Next to You, Next to Me. After this one. Yeah. All right, here we go. Truck, you better be ready, cause I'm picking you up with a full moon shining and a little bit of luck. You run out of gas, maybe get stuck. We could get lost, baby, I don't care. I ain't worried as long as you're there. There ain't no place that I'd rather be next to you, sitting next to me. There ain't no place that I'd rather be next to you, sitting next to me. Barbecue chicken and aluminum foil, just enough money for my gas and oil. Who needs your shrimp and your caviar? I'd sooner have you just the way you are. Rich people got their money to hold, mansion on a hill and diamonds and gold. I can't compare as far as I can see next to you, sitting next to me. There ain't no place that I'd rather be next to you, sitting next to me. Radio playing our favorite song. I'll change the station when the news comes on. When the signal ain't coming in too strong, we make our own music, honey, all night long. When the good Lord's willing, when we're old and gray, the kids are grown up and moved away, we'll be rocking there side by side. Barbecue chicken and my TV guide. Well, there ain't no place that I'd rather be next to you, sitting next to me. There ain't no place that I'd rather be next to you, sitting next to me. There ain't no place that I'd rather be next to you, sitting next to me. Next to you, next to me. Next to you, next to me. Thank you very much. I love that tune. Great harmonies, guys. Harmonies and bass on the right over here. I've known Josh for a long time. We started playing together when the guy who borrowed me the fiddle set us up with a country singer. Her name is Kendra Kay, and been playing with her for a number of years. And Josh has been with us since the beginning. So thanks for letting me borrow your talent tonight. You're amazing and a good friend. So I wish you were on with us tonight. We're the Kendra K band were playing tonight at the Club Region Event Center. We're lucky to have the opening spot for Tanya Tucker, the Tanya Tucker. So thank you. So that's where I'm going to be after this. We're going to just pack up and head to Club Region and hope nothing goes wrong on the way. That's the music business. All right, what do we got? Well, down yonder, man. Okay, we're going to play another fiddle classic, and this one's called Down Yonder. Here we go. A little bit of bluegrass in that one, too. All right. Amarillo there? Amarillo, yeah. All right, so we're going to play another country tune by the king of country music, and his name is George Strait, and this one's called Amarillo by Morning. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. They'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, but I hope that judge ain't lying. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo on my mind. I left my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't lying. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you. Okay, we're going to play another fiddle tune, and this one's called The St. Anne's Reel. Okay, Josh just reminded me, I'm so sorry, I forgot. The Red River Jig, for a couple changes, somebody wanted to dance And my apologies, I said I was going to play it next, but we'll play it now. Red River Jig? Thank you. I guess whoever wanted to dance there. I didn't play it, and then he said, I'm gone. My apologies about that. That version of the Red River Jig I learned from my grandfather, and if anybody knows who my grandfather is, his name is Alec Carrier, and played the fiddle lots. He played since he was 15 years old. Before that, he played the guitar for Andy DeJarlis, and he said, this is what he said, these are his words, he said that I was tired of being the guy on the side. He said I wanted to do what he was doing. So at 15 years old, he dropped the guitar and he learned how to fiddle. One of my favorite stories of his is when he was looking to learn a fiddle tune, he didn't have anything to play it on. So he used to walk 5 miles to the closest person's house who had a radio, and Andy DeJarlis played his fiddle, and he'd only play one song. So he'd walk 5 miles to listen to one song, and he only had, a couple rounds to learn it, and then that's it. If you didn't catch the melody by then, you had to wait till next week and you play something different, or till you see him again. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then the fiddle that I play normally, he played it from 1955 until he gave it to me when he turned 87, and he's turning 94 in August. So he's heard a lot of fiddle tunes, and sometimes I swear the fiddle kind of plays itself. But yeah, he wished he could be here today, but it's a little far for him. He lives in Winnipeg, but he always calls to find out how it went. So I think it's going pretty darn good. How are you guys all doing? Music's good? Everything else is good? Perfect. Again, thank you so much for coming out today, and we really appreciate you. And thanks again to the MMF, Al DeJarlis, and Will, and everyone in charge. Jared for making us look good up here. He's not paying attention. He's probably still flying. How's it going, buddy? Okay, we're going to play a couple more tunes for you guys. This is a tune by a guy named Brian White. If you guys remember Brian White, he actually sang the harmony to From This Moment by Shania Twain. So if you kind of recognize the voice, if you want to hear some of his music later, This one's called The Natural Thing, a little jazzy number. Thanks. I know what you've been waiting for, a little love and happiness. The truth in front of you is so hard to ignore. All you need is tenderness. So drop that Norma Jean, I ain't no James Dean, just let it flow. No need to fake it, babe, we can make it, babe, if we just let it go. It's only natural, baby, you and me dancing close. This could be love, you never know. Just take my hand now, baby, we can move it out on the floor. This could be the love that you waited for. Don't sit around and dream, let's do the natural thing. You're thinking maybe we can break in the rules by coming on a little strong, but I got information that you can use to lighten up and play along. Let's have a wing thing, a little spring thing. Don't tell me no. I don't know where to move, ain't rushing anything. Just let the good times roll. It's only natural, baby, you and me dancing close. This could be love, you never know. Just take my hand now, baby, we can move it out on the floor. This could be the love that you're waiting for. Don't sit around and dream, let's do the natural thing. Drop that Norma Jean, I ain't no James Dean, just let it flow. No need to fake it, babe, we can make it, babe, if we just let it go. It's only natural, baby, you and me dancing close. This could be love, you never know. Just take my hand now, baby, we can move it out on the floor. This could be the love that you're waiting for. It's only natural, baby, you and me dancing close. This could be the love that you're waiting for. Thank you very much. All right, we got about one more tune left for you guys. We're going to play a good classic Manitoba fiddle tune And we're going to do Big John McNeil. If you guys know this one, there's Will. Will says yes. Big fist pumps in the front. Just want to thank you guys once again for coming out, and we really appreciate you guys. And but one more thing before we go. I can't forget the man in the back keeping us all in line. I've known Devin actually for quite a number of years, but he was always playing with a different band. He was too cool for us. I'm embarrassing him because he doesn't have a microphone to yell back. He's got a few, actually. And Devin actually plays with us in the Kendra K band. So again, I wish the guys would be there tonight, but they're here now. So I'll take them when we can. Yeah, these guys. Really appreciate you. This is called Big John McNeil. So here we go. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day and the rest of the music. And thanks for dancing. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you. Bye.
Oh, this is way too high. That microphone's way too high for me. Let's give another big round of applause for the Michael Odette Band. These guys are amazing. I think you'll agree with me. Fantastic. I don't dance, but I almost got up there. But I did see Ray and Kim out there. And for those who don't know, Ray is a big winner of 2 contests yesterday. So he's loaded today. We still have a lot of fantastic entertainment for you coming up here. But before we go to our next set here, I wanted to just give a couple of housekeeping things. For those of you who haven't had lunch yet, we still have some vendors are open. There's some over here. There's the food trucks over there. I just had a chicken taco. It's amazing. So please, if you're hungry, go and help out those vendors and fill up your stomach at the same time. We also have the local who has some fresh eggs and some sausage links. So the eggs are cheap, $2 a dozen. And the sausage for a 5K is $40. come and see Amanda. She's right in the front here. She can help you up and hook you up with some eggs and some sausage. Tomorrow you'll be full for breakfast. So that'll be a fantastic time. So we are going to move along here real quickly. And now I'm very happy to introduce a friend of mine who has one of the nicest voices I think I have ever heard. So I want to introduce Juliana Moore, hailing from St. Lazare. She, again, you're going to be blown away when she starts singing. She is well respected, won several contests, if I can remember correctly, and I've heard her sing over the years, and it's just fantastic. You're going to enjoy this very much. So with that being said, the guys are packing up their... We're plugging you in, Juliana, or? Yes. Yeah? So Juliana's going to be plugging in here right away with her guitar and singing for you for the next half hour. So everyone put your hands together, please, for Juliana Moore.
Alrighty, how's everybody doing today? Good. I'm so excited to be here. My name's Juliana. I'm from St. Lazare, so this is nice to be back home and to see a lot of familiar faces. I'm gonna sing a few tunes for you guys today. You might know a couple, so if you do sing along, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. This first one, I'm sure everyone will know. It's one of my favorites. Country Roads by John Denver. So here it is.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is open, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to country roads. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads, country roads, take me home to the place where I belong, mountain mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, down country roads, take me home, down country roads.
Thank you guys very much. It's really nice to be back here. You know what? It's so different when you move away from home and you come close, you come back for a little while. It's just a totally weird feeling, like a free feeling. I don't know if you feel that way sometimes, but that's how I feel when I come home. I want to thank everyone for putting this event today together. It's beyond amazing to see everyone out here. So can we get a round of applause for everyone who made this possible today? Yeah. So this next song is one I do quite often. It's actually one of my favorites to sing. It's Traveling Soldier by the Dixie Chicks. I like a lot of songs that kind of tell a story, so any John Denver and any real Dixie Chicks I really like. So here's Traveling Soldier.
Two days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said, soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart might be loving all the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. would you bow your head for a list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl with a bow in her head. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said, soldier's coming home.
Thank you so much, and it's so nice to see everyone dancing. All right, so this song's a little bit different. I've actually never sung it publicly, or actually I've sung it once publicly, so it's still kind of new, but everyone's done a lot of versions of it. It's called Girl Crush, and this is my version, so I hope you enjoy my rendition.
I got a girl crush. I hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. It ain't slowing down. I got it real bad. Want everything she has. That smiling, she's giving you now. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair, I want her magic touch, yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. I got a girl crush. I got a girl crush. I don't get no sleep. I don't get no peace thinking about her under your bed sheets. The way that she's whispering, the way that she's pulling you in. Lord knows I've tried, can't get her off my mind. I wanna taste her. There we go. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair, I want her magic touch, yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. I got a
Thank you very much. So it's a gorgeous day. The heat is kind of not as bad today, I find, which is really nice, thank God. But the setup here is awesome. All right. There we go. So I'm going to sing a song that I've sung for a few years, and I really love it. It's My Coat of Many Colors by Dolly Parton. And if you know the words, please sing along. All right. Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. Recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, and every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told the stories from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it. Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school just to find the others laughing and making fun of me. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. And I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich. And I told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the stories mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me, just for me. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Just going to pull up this one song here. There we go. So I like to do this one sometimes when my sister's in the crowd. She should be here, but it has a little bit of a funny story with it. When I was a little kid, she used to play this song around the house a lot, and she used to try to sing to it, and it used to annoy me anyways. But I ended up really liking the song, so now I do it in a lot of my shows. But it's Strawberry Wine by Deanna Carter. So this is for my sister Kristen.
Working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Well, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild on the banks of a river on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories, they last like strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet, like green on the vine, like strawberry wine. And I still remember when 30 years old, my biggest fear was September, when he had to go. Well, a few cards and letters and one long distance call, we drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I've come back to this place just to remember the taste of strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet, like green on the vine, like strawberry wine. The fields have grown over now, years since they've seen the plow. There's nothing time hasn't touched. Is it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. Yeah. Like strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet, like green on the vine, like strawberry wine. 17, hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love was bittersweet, like green on the vine, like strawberry wine, strawberry wine, strawberry wine, strawberry wine.
Thank you very much. I think I have time for one last song. Let's choose wisely. I'm going to sing a song that I've done quite often, but it just means a lot to me. When I was a little kid, my papa, my grandpa, he would often get me to sing for him, and he would, bribe me with money. And the rest of the cousins had to stay outside and play. But this is his favorite song, My Best Friend by Don Williams. I tell that story every time I sing it. But but I hope you enjoy. And thank you so much for having me, you guys. This has been a pleasure.
Place gold on my finger. You brought love like I've never known. You gave life to our children, and to me a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds, oceans, but most of all, you're my best friend. When I need hope and inspiration, you're always strong. When I'm tired and weak, I could search this whole world over, and you'd still be everything that I need. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's oceans, but most of all, you're my best friend. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's oceans, but most of all, you're my best friend.
All right. Thank you guys so very much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Juliana. Let's give her a big round of applause, bigger than you did before. Right on. I know you appreciate it. Even you back in there playing bingo there. I know you can hear it. Let's drop your dabbers for a second and give her a round of applause, please. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love listening to you. That's fantastic. Oh, and I had to tell you, Clint played Country Roads last night, but little story. Everyone here already knows it. My dad just passed away at Christmas, and my sister in the hospital played him that song, and you could see him smiling. And I told Clint that story, and I'm telling you that story, and because it's really special and personal to me. So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna keep moving along here, and we have another big round of talent here, and I'm really pumped about this. We have a young Métis musician here who's going to be coming up to play the fiddle. We have Morgan Grace going to be accompanied by her dad, Keith Ginther. And we also have Lloyd Vermeulen coming up as well, special guest appearance. I think he's been up on the stage. Just a couple of things. We still have some eggs for sale over here. We have the food trucks are still going on over there. Bingo's in the back. So there's still a lot of stuff going on if you want to stick around. We're still having a lot of fun. Everybody's getting plugged in here. And I just wanted to give everybody a big thank you for, yesterday we had a wonderful round of music and dance and celebration all day long. But I want to give a big shout out to Oliver Boulette. Oliver's sitting right in the front there. Did a fantastic job. Let's say thank you to Oliver for the work he did all day yesterday in the hot sun I don't know how he did it. He just kept on going like the Energizer Bunny. That'll be his new nickname. And then on Friday, we had Roger Smith, who was up on the stage helping out as the MC. So let's give a big thank you to Roger as well. He did a fantastic job. But you know, one of the things, these events don't happen by themselves. And we have a lot of worker folks who are just doing their best to make you feel as comfortable as possible. I want to say thank you to our president for all of the work that he's done. I don't think he's in the crowd right now, but I know he would very much appreciate if you could say thank you to him, his cabinet, who have done a lot of work here. But I want to give a nice thank you again to the local Carl and Chris and everyone who helped out. I've seen Carl and Chris driving around all day. They must have been driving for 20 hours yesterday, helping people, moving elders, and they did a fantastic job. I just want to, you know, again, it doesn't happen by itself, something like this. We have a lot of folks doing their best to give you the best entertainment possible, and I think that they've been very successful. Are we almost ready to go here, fellas? Plug it in? You don't want me to tell any more duck jokes, though, do you? What did the duck say when he walked into the bar? Put it on my bill. Oh, Keith laughed. That was about it. So, Chris is laughing. No, Chris is not laughing. What do you got there, Chris? Yeah, we got a couple minutes here. Chris, big round of applause for Chris Smith. He's the chair of the local, working his butt off all weekend long, behind the scenes. He's not one of those flashy guys, but he's just putting in the hours, putting in the work, and we really, really appreciate you, Chris. But he's got a couple of gifts here. I'm going to turn the microphone over to Chris for a minute.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed your weekend. I would like to thank all the elders and the youth who came out. Without you guys, this wouldn't be a success. This is your home. I'm glad you guys come back every year. Today, I'm just going to kind of make it short and sweet. Years ago, when St. Madeleine Métis Days first got started, my grandmother, Kate Van, a lady by the name of Odette, many of you know who she is, and there's a few more who have passed on that aren't with us now. Mary Orr, my great-grandfather, Joe Van, and there's a few more. But for the two that are still with us today, I would like to present them with a little gift for getting these St. Madeleine Métis Days started many years ago. So if Kate Van and Annette Dryla could come up, I would like to give them a little gift, please. I'll meet them down on the ground so they don't have to come up. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and we'll see you next year.
Yes, let's say thank you to our elders, Kate and Annette, who have given so much to the local, but to the Métis Nation at large. That's absolutely worth every penny, then every accolade that we can give them. That being said, I think we're ready to go. Let's welcome Morgan, Keith, and Lloyd. Everyone put your hands together. Thank you. 2 seconds. What do you need? Guitar? You want guitar?
Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone, and thanks for getting up and dancing. Man, it is warm out there. Hopefully, we got a few more dancing tunes for you. And yeah, enjoy the next half hour of some tunes here. We're gonna play "Grumbling Old Man, Grumpy Old Woman." We were still getting ready there, so I missed all of what Will said, which was probably awesome and nice because he's such a pleasant guy and always talks well about Morgan. But I missed it also. I just want to introduce Morgan here. Morgan's a 15-year-old fiddle player out of East Selkirk. She's been playing since she's 4 years old. One of the other things she is, she's a lefty. So if you think of an orchestra, they all play the same way. If Morgan played in that orchestra, she'd get thrown out because somebody's getting poked. So she plays a left-handed fiddle, a little different than everybody else. So enjoy the tunes, and yeah, we got some good fun ones here. So. Wind that turns the mill. So we do a lot of stuff on Facebook, and we've seen a lot of folks this weekend that stopped us and said hello, which we really appreciate, because Facebook's one thing, but seeing people in real life is always great, right? So, and Linda and Vinko, if they're still here, they were selling their Métis cards. They have them for sale, but you know, they always tune in, and Linda's, one of Linda's favorite tunes is Crooked Stovepipe. So we want to send that out to her if she's still kicking around here, and Hey, there she, look at that right over there. This one's for you there, Linda and Vinco. Take care. We love you. Crooked Stovepipe. All right, the next tune we're going to play, we call them Cheek to Cheekers. I'll tell you a little story. Back when we were young, or when Morgan was young, and we used to dance around in the kitchen. She was, you know, this high. I'd pick her up, and we'd put our cheeks together, and we'd dance slow songs in the kitchen together. So we call them Cheek to Cheekers. And this song is on her CD, which Mom's selling over in the nice shaded tent over there. We're going to play you a tune called Teardrop Waltz. And we're going to send this out to Freddie. And I know Ron Burwash is gone too, but he loves this song. Freddie, this one's out to you, buddy. All right, we're going to get you to dance a little faster here. Man, and thank you to the dancers out there. You guys are brave. That sun is hot. And hey, we also want to say thanks to Lloyd over here. We always get to play with Lloyd. And these types of functions, he lets us know he's ready, and we're always happy to have him. So let's give a round of applause here for Lloyd on the spoons. Maple sugar, Morty. You want to do caribou real? Yeah, let's do caribou real. All right, hey, we're going to leave you with one last tune here. We always finish our sets off, and you've heard it a million times, but we love to play it too, the Red River Jig. We want to thank everybody that put this on. I know Alan, Don, and the MMF did a lot. Obviously, this local here is working tirelessly. Morgan was one of the youth, so I'll say thank you to her and all the other youth that helped out. And we really appreciate being part of this, and obviously the support by everybody around here. It helps this seed grow just a little bit more every time. So we thank you very, very much. We're going to leave you at the Red River Jig. We'll give you 3 changes of it. Thanks again, and stick around. There's some more great entertainment. Hey, thanks everyone. Stay hydrated. Grab yourself some water, and we'll get Will back up here.
Right on. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Morgan. Thanks, Lloyd. Oh, thank you. All right. I think we need to have a bigger round of applause for Morgan, Grace, Keith, and Lloyd. And back up. That was fantastic. What do you think? I also saw that she's selling CDs under the tent over here, and some other merchandise as well. Jason Lapine is also in there selling his CDs. There's lots of really good little shops in there. You might want to check it out, get some souvenirs for yourself. Wanted to let you know that the eggs are all sold out, but we still have some sausages left. As well, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? I can't remember now. I'll have to. Oh, yes, the food booth over here. They're doing a deep discount on all the food that's going out there. They got hamburgers, they got hot dogs, they got a whole lot of stuff. And I was told that at least half price. So if you want to go check out the food booth, if you're hungry, and even if you're not, I think you'll enjoy the food there. Just a couple, we're going to ask Connie Henry Paul to come up here. While she's making her way up here, I just wanted to give a few thanks for the throughout the weekend. So I am wanted to say thank you to Elder Verna DeMontney for the prayer opening up our event here this weekend. Always wonderful to see Verna. Want to say thank you again, as I said, Roger Smith, who was the MC on Friday evening, and Oliver Boulette, who did a wonderful job yesterday. And again, say a big thanks to the organizers, Chris Smith, Leah LaPlante, Carl Smith, John Fleury, and others. Al DeJarlis, I think people have said a few good things about him. I don't know why, but anyways, he did a behind-the-scenes guy who does the hard work, and just awesome organizers. Want to say thank you to all the musicians, all the jiggers, the families and descendants of St. Madeleine. We thank you for letting us be here with you to honor and celebrate. Say thank you to youth coordinators Evelyn Nepanak and Kira Delaron for helping out with the elders, and all the youth who were just worked through the heat yesterday to make sure that we were all safe and things were going well for our elders. We want to say thank you to you as well. So it looks like we've got Connie up here. So I think you're going to really, really enjoy this. So I really want you to say, give her a big, big, warm welcome to Connie here. She's going to be entertaining us here for the next little while. Thank you so much, Connie.
Hi, good to see you.
Absolutely. Take it away.
The vocal's good. Just need on rhythm on here. A little bit more, if you don't mind. Yeah, sounds good. All right, I was asked to come do a tune that Mary Orr wrote. She wrote it as a poem, she said. So she called me and asked me if I could put some music to it. And I said, well, I can give it a shot. So I sent her one first copy, and she did a little slower, I think she says. So I made it a little slower, and I gave her another copy, and she really liked it. So this is for you, Mary Orr. It's called The Ballad of St. Madeleine. As the wind whispers through the trees, I'm so lonesome for what used to be. I was once alive and filled with pride. Now a huge part of me has died. All that's left is the cemetery. It's all gone, it's just a memory. In the early 1800s, a new people came. They settled here and gave me a name. St. Madeleine, they called me. A name I wore so proudly. They worked so hard for their home and a land. Gave freely and shared hand to hand. Their love of life always shone through, with a fiddle and jigging and being true. As the wind whispers through the trees, I'm so lonesome for what used to be. I was once alive and filled with pride. Now a huge part of me has died. All that's left is a cemetery. It's all gone, it's just a memory. Denied the rights from the Red River they came, looking for a home and some land to tame. They built me with pride and love, taught the young and served God up above. They worked so hard for their home and the land. Wife was taken, I don't understand. Now it's all over, it's all gone. Forced from their homes, all burned to the ground. As the wind whispers through the trees, I'm so lonesome for what used to be. I was once alive and filled with pride. Now a huge part of me has died. All that's left is the cemetery. It's all gone, it's just a memory. Keep me alive, now and forever. Never forget me, and always remember. That's a memory of Mary Orr. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Connie. That was beautiful. I can see Mary's family is just feeling that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful homage to their mom and to the St. Madeleine as well. It was beautiful. Thank you, Connie. We're going to take a 15-minute break. They're going to throw up a little bit of songs here, and then we're going to come back. We're going to come back with the closing act, the Tuckett Family Band, and you are going to be impressed when they come up on stage here. I've heard them several times now. Wonderful, wonderful performers. So in 15 minutes, we're going to welcome back the Tuckett Family Band. Thanks again, Connie. Thanks to everyone. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in 15.
Used to think maybe you love me, now baby I'm sure. And I just can't wait till the day when you knock on my door. Now every time I used to think maybe you loved me. Now I know that it's true. And I don't want to spend my whole life just waiting for you. Now I don't want you back for the weekend, not back for a day. And now, I said, baby, I just want you back, and I want you to stay. Oh yeah, now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? Walking on sunshine. Walking on sunshine. I feel alive, I feel the love, I feel the love that's really real. I'm on sunshine, baby. Now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? All right now, and don't it feel good? I say it again now, and don't it feel good? Hey, yeah now, and don't it feel good?
Eyes boring away through me, paralyzed, controlling completely. Now there is a fire in me, a fire that burns. This fire is out of control. I'm gonna burn this city, burn this city. This fire is out of control. I'm gonna burn this city, burn this city. This fire is out of control. I'm gonna burn this city, burn this city. This fire is out of control. I'm gonna burn this city, burn this city. Away to me, overwhelmed, destroying so sweetly. Now there's a fire in me, a fire that burns. This fire is out of control. I'm gonna burn this city, burn this city. This fire is out of control. I'm gonna burn
can't face that yet. I'm ashamed that I'm barely human. And I'm ashamed that I don't have a heart you can break. I'm just action that other time's reaction. All I owe are the strides I spin to the finish line. All I owe are strides I spin to the finish line. And I'll give you those. Just don't make me go home. Give me something to remember. Something to remember.
check. Hello, hello. Check. That's fine.
Sounds good. This one here now? Check, 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 check. Well, no, I'm thinking it needs to go
Check.
up. I was just saying this mic when I went like this or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Check.
Okay, check, check. I think it needs to be a little, what do you think, girls? A little louder? A little louder, I think.
Check.
Yeah, that's good now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, sorry, we're not looking up our photos. Is that one good? Tried it?
I think they're good.
Pardon?
I think they're all good.
Okay, could we check the drum vocal?
Test, test.
Is that okay for you in your monitor?
Yep.
Can we test your acoustic? Oh, okay. Okay, we need that monitor everywhere, I guess. Keep going. Okay, can you keep playing? How's that level for the monitor? Anything else to plug in?
Bass guitar.
Oh, bass guitar.
Bass, yeah.
We can't hear the bass guitar.
Number 5.
It's on number 5.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
I'm gonna be moving up forward.
How's that monitor?
It's a little loud. It's a little loud.
Well, okay, I can come back. Okay. Do you want to try your fiddles into your microphones in the front just to make sure we're good with that?
Yeah, it's a bit of a far stretch.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
One at a time? Do you want them together or one at a time?
Yeah, we did, all the mics are basically set the same.
I think it's fine.
I think we'll be okay. Alright, I guess we are good.
Okay, everybody, we're in for a treat. Our closing act here for the St. Madeleine 2022 Métis Days. I know that you, all the ones who've stuck around, you've been witness to an amazing weekend, and I want to say thank you so much. I'll have some closing comments after, but to start off with, I just wanted to say that we're really, really pumped to have the Tuckett Family Band here. I remember they came to Couche-Capet Métis Days just south of Brandon here about 4 or 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, and I hadn't seen them play before, and then when I saw that, it was amazing. The whole crowd just loved it, and now they're coming back for more and more and more, and we really appreciate that. So I want you to put your hands together and give a great big warm St. Madeleine welcome to the Tuckett Family Band.
One, two, ready, and
do a two-step. Okay, the other day, well, I'll back it up. This is my family here. I have my 3 daughters that all took fiddle lessons. We all started off from the MMF in Selkirk. They got us started. I don't know, maybe 8 years ago. And all the kids were in different levels. And before we knew it, they were all at the same level. So Mama had to go to all the classes. And I'm like, yes, I love this instrument. I'm going to learn it. So anyways, just the other day, just yesterday, we were at the personal care home in Russell because some of the elders there couldn't make it. So we went. We were scheduled for 6:15, and boy, were they waiting. At 5:45, they were all just sitting in their rows waiting. And what a blessing that was. Anyways, we picked up this song, Danny Boy, at one of the personal care homes that we were at, and they asked us, can you please play it? So the Tuckets have a version, and it's called Danny Boy, and we're going to sing, and there's 2-part fiddle in there, so I hope you enjoy it.
Thank
with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise, for it was grace that bought my liberty. I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. Never lift my eyes to Calvary to view the cross where Jesus died for me. How marvelous the grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. He's going to do a waltz.
One, two, ready, and.
Thank This next song, it's called 100 Pipers. It's a Scottish song. It's a Scottish jig. And it has historical, they entered on white horses with 100 pipers playing before him. Now, we don't have 100 pipers, but we have 4 fiddlers. So we're going to play this song, 100 Pipers.
1, 2, ready, and. Okay, give me the first bar.
I wasn't quite ready.
First bar.
Okay, here we go.
You got it in your ear? Okay. 1, 2, ready, and.
So our family has a history of serving our country. And so there's some in the Navy and some in the Army. And so anyways, coming back from the personal care home one day, you know, like it's hard to leave a loved one there. And so I was in the car with my dad, and he's turned on some music and to help us feel better. And it was Traveling Soldiers. And that just really played kind of a significant role in our lives. So we decided to pick this song up. And we call it Traveling Soldiers, not by the Dixie Chicks, but by the Tucket Chicks. And by the way, I meant to introduce in the background there my other daughter, Jody. We have a family of 7, but not everybody can play the band, you know, like others weren't around. So, yeah, and then my husband in the bass back here. Oh, don't forget the hubby, right? He's such a help. He's playing our bass. And he...
Ready?
2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth. The cafe there gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. She's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and she said, "Would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low."
Thank you very much. We'll do another waltz. I have to say, we've got a few grads here that the MMF has sponsored. My daughter Jody, that playing drums back here, is one of those graduates from in counseling, social work, and she's serving the community today in a position. Right away, she got a job serving the community in Winnipeg, in Selkirk area. And then we have Hannah here. Hannah has been sponsored by the MMF in education and enjoying it as well. So next year, she'll be looking for employment in that field, and I'm sure they'll snaffle her up too. So there's opportunities galore, and we are very blessed. Here's a fun one called Jeer the Rigger. Pretty fun. Thank you very much.
Can you hear us okay back there? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay, ready? Fast.
So this next song is, I think some of the younger folks might know this one. It was kind of new to me a couple years ago. And Hannah's going to share how she picked this song up. It's called Count on Me. How did you get this song in our agenda here?
Well, I was doing a CSI learning loss program at a school called Victoria Albert. And I was there for the end of the year, kind of like graduation for the kids going from elementary into high school. And they had to each pick something that impacted them or like changed their life at this school and what they were going to miss and the people that the community that they had created. And during this like slideshow of these things that they had learned, this song was one of the ones that they played as we watched everything. And it kind of really, it touched me as like it was, this song's kind of about being together and having like counting on each other. And it was just cool to see that these kids going into their next year of the school were be able to still like create a community and count on each other. And it was really touching for me.
And what grade were they?
They were going into grade 9, I believe.
Okay, into grade 9. And they wanted this message, you can count on me. So here's the song, You Can Count on Me.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll sing a song beside you. Find out what we're made of
what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. You always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you. This next song is Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And I appreciate our family heritage is here, and what a privilege for our family to be able to come here and sing and play fiddle. And my mom was born on this property, and some of my uncles and some of my aunties. Okay. And so on that note, we're going to do a 50-50. I take it. Okay. Here we go. Get your tickets out, everybody. It's the 50-50 draw. It's the blue one. And the number is 782904. I'm going to repeat that. 782904. It's for $480. Who's got that ticket? I see somebody rising. Does he have? Our family's kind of, I see a theme song that our family likes to do when we get together on, not just us, but in general, like the Boucher family. And it's called Will the Circle Be Unbroken? We don't want to break any circles.
I was standing by my window
On a cold and cloudy day, when I saw the first come rolling, my mother So we always like to finish our set, and it's really hot out there, so we're going to be doing one more song, and it's called Amazing Grace, and I know most of you probably know this song, and please, you can sing with us. We're going to play it through with the fiddle and then sing it with as well as vocals. So, and if it isn't for God's amazing grace, I mean, we wouldn't be here, and you guys wouldn't be here. So this is a song to celebrate, and what a celebration this is. St. Madeleine Days, 2022. Here's Amazing Grace. Hope to see you next year. The Tuckett Family Fiddlers.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause for the Tuckett Family Band. That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's take a bow, ladies. Yeah. And there's one fella in the back there. Yeah. That was awesome. Well, we're coming to the end of our weekend, and we're very, very thankful that so many of you stuck around till the very end. It's been wonderful. I want to ask if Leah LaPlante and John Fleury could come up and say a couple of words. While they're doing that, just a couple of things. We've got a free draw from the Central Registry Office. We have a cooler chair full of fun goodies. Chris has got it in his hands there. And a $50 Walmart gift card. While we're picking the prize, Chris, why don't you pick the name? We'll read it out. Just to let everybody know, the silent auction is closed, and they are going to have all of the numbers are going to be listed on a piece of paper by the silent auction. If you want to go check it out, or for your friends who aren't here anymore, go check your tickets against the list that they're going to be putting over there. So don't go running all at once, because we still have a couple of folks who want to say some comments for you before we close out. And for the cooler chair, Riker Kasturk. Riker Kasturk. Come on up here and get your cooler chair full of goodies and a $50 Walmart card. Also wanted to let everybody know that if you need some groceries, there's some the food booth over here is selling 20 burgers, 20 homemade burgers for $30, hot dogs $5 for 2 dozen. There's 32 drinks in one flat for $15. Chips are 50 cents, and hot dog buns are $2 a dozen. So I'm going to ask John to come up here and say a few words, and then Leah, and then I'm going to close off a couple of things on behalf of President Chartrand. So everyone, please help welcome Minister John Fleury.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep it very short. I would just like to say thank you all for coming out and for sticking it out. It's a very hot, humid day today, and I hope everybody's feeling good and nobody's feeling sickly. Just keep on drinking lots of fluids, stay cool, and again, thank you all, and hopefully we'll see you all next year, and we'll be even bigger and better. Have a good trip home.
Okay, everybody, none of us really wanted this to come to an end, I don't think. Am I right? What a beautiful 2 days this has been. Fabulous musicians, the youth working so hard, looking after everybody. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I dare say that we've come up with some things that we know we need to do a little different for next year, like having a canopy over the dance floor and maybe a spotlight there for when everybody's up there dancing in the evening. We couldn't have done this without you. And it was all so very worthwhile to look out and see so many people just sitting back, kicked back, and enjoying. And yes, it was very hot, but it could have been a lot worse. So I don't know what the dates will be next year, but I think you can be guaranteed that we'll be back and we'll be bigger and we'll be better. So thank you so much for hanging in there with us, and drive safely. Thank you.
Yeah, let's give another round of applause for Minister John Fleury, Vice President Leah LaPlante, and of course we want to say thank you to the St. Madeleine local. Without them and the work that they've done for over 30 years, making sure that we remember everything that happened here. You got a couple things?
And let's not forget a round of applause for Will Goodon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, John. So, you know, it's really hard to be able to thank everyone who put on an event like this, and there's absolutely impossible for me to be able to remember all those people, but there has been a multitude. You've seen a lot of MMF staff, a lot of volunteers from the local, just a lot of people, youth, elders, everybody has chipped in to make this one of the most fantastic celebrations of Métis culture that I've ever been at. We are, like, always improving. We're going to do better next year, but I just wanted to again say thank you to Verna. Is Verna around? We'll ask her to maybe come up and do a closing prayer. While Verna is Verna around? She's at her campsite. Can you guys maybe help me find an elder real quick? Can you help me find an elder? Oh, there's a missing cane as well. So if there's been anybody who's seen a cane, if you could just maybe bring it up to the front here, and then we'll make sure it gets to the proper owner. But if someone could escort Mark Bagley up here, yeah, about the from President Chartrand. He sends his regrets. He had to get on the road, but he wanted me to say thank you to all of you, to the volunteers, to the people who are here participating, to all of you who worked so hard to make this a great event, to all the musicians, the entertainment, the fun, the games, the vendors. Everyone came together in a wonderful way to remember not only our Métis culture, but the people who made St. Madeleine home, and the people who still want to call St. Madeleine home. And we want to say thank you on behalf of President Chartrand for that. As we know, our culture is worth celebrating. It's also worth protecting. Today, we're in a little bit of a place where we need to stand up and say who we are and who we're not. The Red River Métis have a lot to be proud of. As we know, we have our own unique beadwork, and I am so proud to be wearing this from Jen, who made this for me, this octopus bag. But this beadwork is who we are. We're the flower beadwork people. We have a language. We have the Michif language. We have the music. You heard it all weekend long here. We have our heroes, our leaders like in the past, like Cuthbert Grant Jr. and Louis Riel Jr., who brought Manitoba into Confederation. We are builders of our country, and we're finally getting recognized for that. We want to say thank you for your trust. I know that John and Leah and myself, President Chartrand, all of Cabinet say thank you for your trust in the recent election. It was wonderful to see that support. We appreciate it so much, and it just means that we're going to work even harder for you. I can feel that in my bones. There's so much going on in your Red River Métis government. As you know, we had to leave the Métis National Council. It has become something that we never thought it would. It has become strayed away from representing the actual historic Métis Nation. But I am here to tell you that your Red River Métis government will do everything we can to protect it. We need to stand up for what is actual, true, and real and historic, our Métis Nation, the Red River Métis, or not us, take over our identity. Louis Riel said once, "I pray to God that God may preserve this little Métis nation, cause it to grow. I have only this to say to the Métis: remain Métis, become more Métis than ever." I think that we need to take that into our hearts and live it and tell everyone exactly who we are, and we are proud to be Métis. Never forget, yes, thank you, never forget, we are as strong as our roots, and your Métis government, Leah LaPlante, John Fleury, David Chartrand, all of Cabinet, MMF has your back. Thank you very much, and we'll welcome Verna de Montney to close a prayer. Everyone, if you could please stand if you can and remove your hats, and we will close the 2022 St. Madeleine Métis Days. Thank you so much.
I hope everyone had a good time. I thought it was a good 3 days. I'm going to thank the Creator for all that He gave us. He gave us many blessings. He gave us love, friendship, compassion. He also gave us our identity, who we are as people. I know this place. I come here often. My dad was born here. I wasn't. My dad was. He's born here. He was raised here. He got married here. When you come here, you can feel the spirit of our people. And I'm going to thank the Creator for that. Merci. Bojono Creator, merci de tuan. Kakio te kinakshkato yak. Chumucha kitayak. Chwabate wayak wanakianan limod ewiyak. Kishagi itonan. Kishawat shiwan. Kakio te kianan kinipaonan. Tame inan kimekinan anami. Merci de tuan por kwalma. Kakwech mitene bojo. Kakio livie pelithie te kashni poche kota. Shikat tawik. Libosati miek. Lord, our Creator, I thank you for the many blessings you give us, the land we stand on now, the spirit that comes from here, that's from our ancestors, Lord. Thank you for that. You feel it when you come here. I ask a special blessing, Lord, for the elderly that are here. Bless them, keep them safe, and keep them in good health. With that, Lord, I thank everyone. Amen.
Thank you, Verna. Everyone drive safe. Have a great evening, great rest of your summer, and we will see you next year, same place, same time. Love you all. Take care.